Hey Nerd Union, we got a quick daily update. Last night we were talking about the Xbox Series X price, and while we still don't have a confirmation on that, most likely our rumor of $600 is dead wrong, because we got an announcement late last night after all the leaks that the Series S is real and is happening. So Xbox will be releasing a lower priced version of the Xbox Series X, which is the S. We'd heard that rumored for a little bit. The white box would be a little bit smaller. Well, it's significantly smaller. It's almost as slim or slimmer than a Xbox One X. It is also a little less powerful than a Xbox One X, although that's debatable because of the SSD that will be included in the Series S. While it is technically 2 teraflops slower, it is a next-gen console with a better AMD Ryzen chip, so it very well, performance-wise, is going to be much better than the Xbox One X. So, yes, I know for those holding out, knowing they can still play on their Xbox One X for a little bit longer, this might be the option for you if you don't want to jump into the deep end for the Series X. So, this 2-tiered model is definitely going to continue. We saw this in the last console generation with the original Xbox One, the One S, and then the One X. Gosh, these naming conventions are getting ridiculous. Whatever. Price point. $299. So that's pretty good to get you into next gen pricing. But along with the leaks, so Microsoft did officially announce this. There's a whole video that's playing right alongside me, so you can take a look at that. And we also put a link to the official Xbox YouTube on here as well. But so Microsoft, after all the leaks, decided to go ahead and announce it and put it out there, give us the price. We still don't have a confirmation of the price for the Series X, but since these leaks have been pretty accurate, at least leaks that have had the $299 and the $499, I'm willing to bet the Series X is going to be $499, and probably to cut right at PlayStation 5. So that's still a game of chicken that's happening with that. But we'll put a link to the specs for the Series S if you're interested in it. So it's all white right now. It's discless as well. So this is, if you go for a Series S, you're not going to be buying physical copies anymore. It's going to be all digital. It's very similar to the Xbox One S that had a all digital version, right? So it's very akin or like a spiritual successor to that. So yeah, that's even if I would honestly say, even if the Series X ends up being closer to what me and Jerry were talking about last night and being a little pricier, I think the Series S is designed to get people in the door, get them into the next gen, because all the other Xbox console construction is stopped. So everything is going towards Series S and X. You can't get Xbox One X unless you buy it used, or maybe there's still a new one floating around. They're not making them anymore. So I think this is the entry point to get people in. And then if you want a higher performance experience, then you can go get the Series X. All right, so we'll be following up on that. Maybe the PlayStation news will drop pretty soon. Xbox is going to have a follow-up to the little trailer they gave for the Series S. Maybe the Series X price point will be in that breakdown they have. Apparently, it's going to be on September 12th. So we shall see. The last thing out of the Series S video is that it's coming out November 10th. Now, the video specifically said the Series S. I assume the X is coming out that same day. I don't see why they would be on different dates, but I can't confirm that it's coming out on the same date. My assumption is that they are. So maybe on that follow-up press conference on the Series S, we'll know for sure. But yeah, that would be the last thing, is that we just don't know the date for the Series X. But Series S, if you want that $299 console, it's coming out November 10th. The other news that dropped today, Nintendo. We've been loving on Nintendo. We loved on them last night. Nintendo's really been doing well. So there's a new Zelda game coming out. I'm not talking about Breath of the Wild 2. I'm talking about a follow-up to Hyrule Warriors. So this one is going to be following up with Calamity Ganon, the 100 years before the events of Breath of the Wild. So you'll get to play with all the other heroes in a very Dynasty Warriors style game, and see what led up to Princess Zelda sealing away Calamity Ganon, and then the 100 years, not playing in the 100 years, but that time period before that, and how that all went down. So we see it in flashbacks a little bit, but it's not complete, right? We see it in some of Link's flashbacks in Breath of the Wild. it looks really good. And I like expansions to properties. Mario gets so many expansions to the property, right? We get to see Mario in so many different versions, right? RPG, the kart, Mario Kart, golfing, you name it. We get the different varieties. Dancing. So it's nice to see Zelda the Zelda series continue to get other expansions. So I liked Hyrule Warriors when it originally came out. I'm just a big Dynasty Warriors fan, so getting to play it with Zelda with Link and the rest of the crew, I think it's really great. So hopefully you like the video that you're seeing right there. The producers, the Zelda producer and the Koei producers jumped on. So we're showing you the trailer of the gameplay, but there is also a producer video that kind of has them explain and intro the trailer. So definitely hunt down both of those. So that's coming out. It's coming out this year, November 20th. So it's really cool. All right, folks, that's it for your daily update. We got you some Zelda news and some Xbox news, and we might see you tomorrow, depending on what else happens. Otherwise, check us out Wednesday night for the Commander Ship Show with me and Tom and Songdi Chen. We're going to be talking about Mulan. Or if you want more gaming and all-around news, check me and Jerry back out Monday night. Both those shows happen at 8 p.m. Central. You can check it out here on Facebook or on our Twitch channel. All right, we'll see you then.